Hey, what's up? It's Edward, and you probably also met those people that are trying to discover what is the purpose of life. People are trying to find the reason for living in various different things. Some people are trying to build a huge IT company. Some people are trying to go to the fucking space. Some people are trying to be great at sports. Some people are just, going out, enjoying partying, etc., etc. But the longer our civilization existed, the more and more and more we have actually been suppressing the true reason for existence of any human being. Something that underlines everything, and something that we are basically all here for, and something that we live for, something that makes us get up every single day and do everything that we are doing, going through different kind of challenges. And it's very simple. Whether we like it or not, everything that we do is just for the sake of reproduction with the greatest mates possible. It may be quite hard to admit for a lot of the, let's call them, new age people who focus more on becoming smarter and smarter, building cooler and cooler and cooler things. Some people build rockets, some people build computers, some people build some kind of software products, some people build lots of other stuff, some people build cars. But and it confuses a lot of younger generations to believe that this is the main idea, this is why anyone is doing anything. Even though the initial reason for all those greatest initiations was simply for the purpose of the reproduction with the greater mates. We dress well for that reason, we take care of how we look for that reason, we do sport for that reason, we meet friends for that reason, we do the work for that reason. Anything that just comes to our mind and makes us excited, makes us want to do more of different things, buying a car, driving, going to a party, going do anything in this life, even getting a dog. It's all for the purpose of finding a greatest mate possible, and this is what drives throughout our entire life. Now, many people are going to immediately have some kind of a rejection of this idea after hearing it, and this is completely understandable in this complicated world that we live, where there is so many different things that we can do, and we keep adding new and new chunks to what life actually is. We had the machinery, we had the agriculture, we have the IT, we have the space exploration, we have traveling, we have tourism industry, and we have psychology, we have spirituality, religion, and all of these things have been added up to what life is at its core. And it confuses a lot of people that they start focusing on all of those things around and thinking that that's the whole thing of why we're going forward. But focusing on those things is just going to make us unhappy, because if we don't understand what is the primary motivation for no matter what is happening, we're going to continue just, as they say, grinding through life, meaning doing some kind of complicated things without enjoying them, hoping there was going to be something in the future. Hey, I'm gonna build this cool company with a lot of amazing, awesome products that I'm gonna sell to people, and I'm gonna feel so great after that. And it doesn't come. Or hey, I'm gonna earn a lot of money. Hey, I'm gonna build a great body. But once you achieve that, and by the way, you never achieve what you want to achieve, because it keeps changing as you get closer and closer to it. And there's a great feeling of unsatisfaction, unfulfillment, like you haven't done something that you should have done. And it's very simple. The problem is that all of those things you are not doing in order to get a great body, in order to build a cool company, in order to get a lot of money. You just wanted to reproduce with the greatest mate possible. And you want to keep upgrading those mates, and they kind of get automatically upgraded. And once you just realize that, once you admit it to yourself that this is your sole purpose of existence, this is the purpose of life, just being in that moment where you can reconnect with the for a man with the feminine or for a woman with the masculine. This is why you exist. We're talking more about the manly things here, so it's about the reconnection with the feminine and extension of life on this planet, which is basically why we all exist. And yeah, and then you can do all the awesome things. You build a cool body, you become a very calm spiritual person, spend a lot of time in the monastery, become really good at meditating, and are able to help other people overcome their struggles. You can donate a lot of money to charity. You can dress well. You can create amazing videos for YouTube. You can be you can build awesome software products. All of that is going to make you're going to be able to do that once you admit the truth of life to yourself, and once you start acting based on that. You shouldn't focus on it, of course. It's very weird, frankly, to focus on that and just keep saying to yourself, yeah, I'm going out today to do sport just because I want to get laid with a better mate, and this could be an amazing song if I was a rapper, but I'm not a rapper. The man behind the camera is the rapper, by the way. But we need to admit that to ourselves. It will change the life just completely. Everything that you're going to be doing is going to be bringing joy to you, just because you know where you're going for. You're going from Monday morning, where you are grinding, where you're building, where you're creating, where you're experiencing, where you're being active, to Monday evening, where you're just getting laid with a great mate. From Monday evening to Tuesday morning, where you rest, and then Tuesday you repeat the same thing again. And if you don't have any mates around you, you're gonna have to go out and somehow find them, and that's what parties are for. That's what going out to the streets for a walk is for. That's what meeting friends is for. Everything, all the stuff like that. Admit this truth to yourself, because we're gonna remain incredibly unhappy and lost and trying to find reason in various different things that are not something that we are here for otherwise. It's been Edward. We're gonna talk more about this kind of subject in the next videos. If you feel like if you feel some kind of connection to what I'm talking about, feel free to subscribe and do all that cool stuff, blah blah blah, that bloggers are talking about.